Right, 1650, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. Let's play Sicilian just for that bit of variety. 12,000 games for opponent, that's very impressive, and 1,000 in rapid as well, very good. I'm going to play knight up for this one. No need to move too quickly, just in case. Do we do this first? Do we push? I think I'm just going to push in the centre. As long as we can develop knight and bishop and castle, that's the main thing we're trying to do. So I think I'll just bring the knight up. Actually, no, I'm going to bring this bishop up first, just because knight up is an immediate move. If you check, I can block and still play knight up, I think. We're just trying to castle, it's all we're trying to do. Okay, so we have to castle, otherwise you could just take very badly there. Still an issue. Knight takes, bishop takes. I'm going to just hit the bishop first, see what you do. If you don't take, you might get trapped. Oh, so you might actually get trapped here. Okay. I mean, you could maybe sack there, but I can take with the queen. Takes, takes. The knight moves, there is a pawn loose. Okay, knight does move, so we can try and grab a pawn. Do we do that, or do we just say no, no messing about, just take the bishop, just in case we blunder somewhere to escape? Right now you're threatening takes, takes, and bishop falls, so that's a problem. So maybe we've got bishop up first. I mean, I can go right up as well, but I think I should just hit the knight twice. If you take, I take. This bishop is still trapped. Okay, so now we have to take or you're getting out. It's probably good to push here, probably. I mean, we can play either rook across, but... Actually, yeah, let's develop the rook first with tempo on the queen, see where the queen goes. Give my king some sort of emergency square. Knight across if the rook wanders off, but not in the current position. Otherwise, we might even just push the pawns and try and like really open the side up. Okay, rook's getting active, so I'm going to push this pawn, and maybe again, even if some material gets traded off, it should in principle be good for us. So let's take with a pawn if you take. Does give an advanced pawn, so not without risk. Okay, rook up. I think we just push there. Okay, so can we develop, or do we have to come straight back just so we don't blunder the back rank? Wait, what's that trying to do? That's a weird move. I mean, we can take here, right? Let's just take and hope we're not blundering some sort of silly nonsense. I think I'll play rook across here now. Have I got anything better? I don't see it. I'm just going to connect the rooks, and if the queen wanders off, we've got a back rank to pin the other rook and force a trade of one of them. Actually, yeah, I can actually take the knight now, can't I? And then it undermines the rook. So gain a knight, lose a bishop, gain a rook. It all looks good, I think. I think we just take, because now the rook's not defended. We've got a check next move if needed. Knight across and check is strong. Our rook is actually guarded there. Knight across is covered though. This knight is the piece that's loose. It's actually quite loose, so what do we do? Knight is quite loose. I guess I've got bishop up. Have I? I mean, I can check and come across. Actually, that's probably easier, and it just check and come across and go solid. I've got 2 minutes left on the clock. So let's just make sure everything guards everything If we get the queen off the board, then it's a lot easier to play and I can just quicken up then. I'm well down on the clock here, but let's shift the knight now. Okay, the rook's guarded. Threaten a check. Rook down. Okay. Let's just check then. I think queen up looks okay here. Threaten a discovered check. We guard the rook. I am down to 2 minutes, so it's amazing where your time can go if my opponent finds some very tricky moves. So, can we actually sack here? Check, check. The knight doesn't have a good discovery square, oddly enough. I mean, maybe there's still a force mate, though. Check, king takes, knight, check, back. Check, back, check. There might actually be a force mate there. Check, check, back. If you come forward, it's just queen, check, down mate. So that might be forced, mightn't it? I'm going to go for it. I think there might be a forced checkmate even. I'm taking a risk. If you don't take, then you have to go there anyway, but I think we check here. I've just got to watch when my queen moves, that my rook is then hanging. See, if you take the knight, then my queen guards my rook still. Now we check, and the rook can come in or the knight can come in. So it must be mate right here. Well, there you go here. So I think we just activate the rook. That's a nice checkmate, but a decent effort by my opponent considering the rating gap. Well done. So let's see how we played the game in engine language. So that was 38 moves. They're the move tiles for both players. So now we'll just see how we actually played the game. Oh, played it very well. Played it very well. 97% versus 88% accuracy, CPL 25 and 52. Just a couple of blunders there. So we're level out of the opening. So the opening's all okay to here. Then opponent made a mistake, dropping the bishop back and getting it trapped instead of trading for the knight. So we're now plus 2.5 and we've just gradually built up a steady advantage. Lots of little mistakes here and there. So it's a bit up and down, excuse me, but we've got the bishop trapped in here. It's just a case of then trying not to let the bishop out. Try not to play anything too clever and then you blunder some sort of tactic. But we've actually played it pretty well. And another blunder is what? Queen to b6. The engine is saying just centralize. Obviously, it's very difficult in this position to two pieces down. You're still -6. But that's a blunder. So have we punished it? Oh, we've got a mate in 23. We've got an actual mate in 23. So we've immediately gone wrong then, because it's gone from a force mate in 23 to just 8.3 better. So we've lost the force mate sequence. And then we get it back again. So how do we do that? Now it's a mate in 5. Bishop takes was correct. But we've got a mate in 2. So we didn't actually get it as... Oh, it's queen across, isn't it? To stop the king running this way. I went here. I should have come right across. Then I could have had a force mate quicker, that's all. You can see it straight away once you see it there. So not quite as efficient as it could have been, but it's still a good game.